Across the United States, living in major cities is becoming increasingly unaffordable. Rent is rising, home prices are breaking records, and everyday expenses like transportation, food, and healthcare cost more than ever. Cities that were once affordable for the middle class are now pushing families to the edge. This surge in costs didn't happen overnight. It's the result of economic shifts, policy decisions, and growing demand concentrated in urban areas. To understand why so many American cities are becoming expensive, we need to look at the forces driving these changes. Population growth in urban centers. American cities continue to attract people looking for better jobs, education, and opportunities. As more people move into cities, demand for housing increases rapidly. When housing supply fails to keep up with population growth, prices rise. This demand pressure affects rent, home prices, and even basic services, making city living far more expensive. Housing supply shortages. One of the biggest reasons cities are getting expensive is the lack of housing. For years, cities have failed to build enough homes to match demand. Limited land availability, slow construction, and regulatory hurdles all contribute to a severe housing shortage. When supply is low and demand is high, prices inevitably increase. Rising construction costs. The cost of building new housing in cities has skyrocketed. Materials like steel, lumber, and concrete are more expensive, and construction labor shortages push wages higher. Permits, inspections, and compliance with local regulations add even more cost. Developers pass these expenses on to renters and buyers, raising housing prices across cities. High property taxes and local fees. Many cities rely on property taxes and fees to fund public services. As property values increase, so do property taxes. These higher costs are often passed on to renters through increased rent. In addition, cities charge various fees for utilities, transportation, and services, adding to the overall cost of living. Investor and corporate real estate buying. Large investors and corporations are purchasing residential properties in urban areas at an increasing rate. These buyers often outbid individual families and convert properties into rentals or investment assets. This reduces the number of homes available for purchase and pushes prices higher for everyone else. Expansion of short-term rentals. Short-term rental platforms have transformed housing markets in many cities. Homes that once housed long-term residents are now used for vacation rentals or short stays. This reduces the supply of available housing and increases rent prices, especially in tourist-heavy cities. Wage growth concentrated in certain industries. High-paying industries like technology, finance, and healthcare are concentrated in major cities. Workers in these sectors can afford higher housing costs, which pushes prices up for everyone. Meanwhile, wages in many other industries do not keep up, squeezing middle and lower-income residents. Transportation and infrastructure costs. Cities invest heavily in transportation systems, roads, public transit, and infrastructure. These costs are funded through taxes, tolls, and fees paid by residents. As infrastructure ages and needs upgrades, costs rise, contributing to a higher overall cost of living in cities. Limited affordable housing policies. Affordable housing programs in many cities are underfunded or slow to develop. Zoning restrictions and local opposition often delay or block affordable housing projects. Without enough affordable options, competition for housing increases, driving prices higher. High demand for urban lifestyle and amenities. Cities offer cultural attractions, entertainment, dining, walkability, and convenience that many people value. This high demand for urban lifestyles makes cities premium places to live. When more people want to live in a limited space, prices rise across housing, services, and data. U.S. cities are getting expensive because demand continues to grow while supply and affordability lag behind. Until housing shortages are addressed, infrastructure improves efficiently, and affordability becomes a priority, city living will remain out of reach for many Americans. Understanding these reasons helps explain why so many people are being priced out of the places they call home.